Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my Gravely XL-52. As I mentioned in a previous video, I wanted to lower the piece of rubber on the bottom that I mounted for striping. So today we're going to do that. As I mentioned in a previous video, the rubber only hangs down about a ½ inch or so below the deck. So I want to remove this piece of rubber, drill some holes, another set of holes slightly higher up so I can lower this piece of rubber closer to the ground. This strip of rubber is approximately 2 inches wide, and instead of wasting the piece and cutting another piece, I'm just going to drill another set of holes, flip it over, and go from there. Let's begin. Removing the wheels makes getting access to the bottom holes where I secured this piece of rubber to much easier to get to. As you can see, the Gravely comes with pre-punched holes in the back of the deck for a striping kit. They don't specifically make a striping kit for this mower. They make one for the HD model. So instead of paying $180 for the striping kit, I just had a piece of extra conveyor belt. I just had an extra piece of conveyor belt that I cut and made work for my purpose. Now let's drill some holes so we can get this lower to the ground. So I have this measured. So I currently have this hole in the center of this 2-inch piece at 1 inch. I'm going to cut it at 1.5 inches and hopefully get another ½ inch of more ground contact onto the grass to improve my striping effect with my lawnmower. So now we have the new holes cut into the piece of rubber. Unfortunately, I did not have a specialized bit to help melt through the rubber and get a perfectly round hole, as I could not find that bit. So a regular drill bit will suffice. After cutting through with your drill bit, go in reverse to help melt over the ends on the rubber to the reinforcement fibers to help get a cleaner cut. It's not pretty, but it'll do the job. Now to reattach the rubber piece to the back of the mowing deck. Thanks, you know, that's So as you can see, the rubber is now hanging down below the deck, approximately 3/4 of an inch from the bottom, 3/4 to an inch below the bottom of the deck. So that should give me a better striping effect on my lawn. Overall, this is a pretty easy project to do and quite inexpensive if you already have scrap conveyor rubber on hand. It took me about 15-20 minutes to modify this piece. Originally it took me about a half hour, 45 minutes to cut the original piece of conveyor belt and modify it. The length of this one, or the width I should say, is 44 inches of this conveyor belt. The length will vary depending on what width your deck is, and so will the offset of all the hole spacings. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video on the installation and modification of a homemade striping kit on a Gravely XL-52 lawnmower. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.